welcome to the Gold and Silver Club end of week commodities review for the 31st of October 2014, presented by myself, Phil Carr and Nick Kelsey at the Gold and Silver Club. So today we are going to be reviewing the latest developments in the commodities markets. We'll be analysing the week's performance. The live session will be covering an overview of the commodity markets. We'll be covering the top trades of the week, live commentary and technical analysis and questions and answers. So we have had a huge week this week with the FOMC statement, which was delivered on Wednesday, which essentially terminated quantitative easing. So quantitative easing has now finished, and we've seen some fantastic moves on the metals, and I will cover that with you in detail very shortly. So before we do so, I'm Phil Carr, professional trader, trainer and speaker. I'm the co-founder and director of the Gold and Silver Club. I specialize in teaching people how to make money from trading the most lucrative financial markets in the world. So gold, silver, oil, natural gas, the agricultural commodities. I've trained thousands of individuals to become independent traders and successfully manage their own investment portfolio. Also responsible for the research and development of the Gold and Silver Club trademark strategies that have a proven track record of generating returns for traders, and a regular contributor to a number of financial publications, speaker at numerous trading seminars, webinars and workshops. Joining me in running the Gold and Silver Club is Nick Kelsey, professional trader, investment analyst and speaker. Nick began his career within private wealth management in 2002 before making the transition into proprietary trading. Prior to co-founding the Gold and Silver Club, spent several years coaching professional fund managers and traders internationally for some of the world's top-tier hedge funds and investment banks, and through his first-hand relationship with some of the world's most successful traders, discovered the formula, mindset and tools that can give any individual the... So there's been some great trade opportunities this week. I hope you've managed to take advantage of those as well. So let me talk you through a little bit more detail what we're looking at here. So first of all, gold has now done some major chart damage. It's broken through 1180. We've been watching this level, has clearly broken. We've come down to a low of 1,167 US dollars an ounce on gold here. And we've had a lot of confluence with the daily as well as the weekly. And we'll just take a look now, going to the tighter time frames, and we can see here just how well this has worked out. Beautiful V-shaped reversal pattern that's broken down. We broke through this key level of support, 1219, on the actual statement, which is where we've entered into this trade. We've continued to just take advantage of this position. There does look like there's more downside to come in the coming days. And I would note it's the last day of the month, so 31st of October. There will be traders who are going to take some positions and take profit off the table later on today. So I would be careful about trying to get short now after we've had a very large move to the downside. We will be looking for additional opportunities to enter as we go into November if we continue to sell off here. We are quite overextended, but it's very common after a Federal Reserve announcement, or FOMC statement, to really get these continuation moves. So we've now moved from it. From the actual statement where it broke down from 1219 to the low here, we've moved over about 550 to 600 points in total in the last 36 hours. It's been a fantastic sell short opportunity. And now we're looking, the market is bouncing around the 1176 level. What we may see is a retest of 1180. So we could see a retest of previous support here. So we may get a bit of a bounce up to 1180. And now instead of providing support, 1180 will now provide resistance, and we could see further downside here on gold. Certainly for the short term, we've broken some major technical levels. There's no reason really for gold to bounce off these levels at the moment, unless we get a capitulation today, unless we see a lot of buying activity around the current zone and we end up with a very strong hammer here on the daily at the moment. We're expecting otherwise further downside, but again, be careful about getting into additional positions at these low levels. It's the last day of the month. We've broken major support levels. There's going to be better opportunities to get into this short as we go into next week. But if you are in some shorts at the moment, well done for catching those. I think we've got more room to go in the coming month. Also, silver's broken down here. So silver has broken down to a low of $15.96 per ounce. We've had an incredible breakdown on silver as well. It's been on the cards really. If you take a look at the larger time frames here, very strong downward trending channel here. We're now testing 2010 lows here on silver. If we go out also to some other time frames, we can see it was really very predictable move, a breakdown from the $17 an ounce level. We've had a really clean break down to $16 an ounce. We can see this technically. There's been a lot of opportunities to get into this for a sell short, which a lot of our traders and ourselves have managed to take advantage of for this great sell short opportunity. So we've had a really solid breakdown on the silver market. Now, if we just go back to the daily here, you can see getting a little bit of a bounce. We've come all the way down to $16 an ounce at the moment. Again, similar situation. I wouldn't be looking to enter into additional sell shorts at the moment. Potentially looking for a retest of 1650 zone next week, which has been the 2014 lows and also the 4-year lows. Maybe a retest of this level, and we may find that this creates new resistance here, previous support becoming new resistance, and then a follow through to the downside. That's what we'll be looking at today. But some incredible moves, and I hope some of you take advantage of these sell short opportunities. Platinum, we've had a good breakdown from a pennant formation. We broke down nicely this week, over 300-point move to the downside. We are finding a little bit of support this morning, a bit of a hammer, so we're getting some profit taking on Platinum at the moment. Still nicely in profit on this trade, on our swing trade, but Platinum looks like it's got more downside to come here as we go into November as well. Just looking at the US dollar index, that's just shy of breaking out to 2-year highs. So the US dollar index, of course, moves inversely to gold, silver, the other metals. And you can see if we get a break above the 86, 87 level as we go into November here, that's likely to put more pressure again on the metals, and we could see further downside. So we'll be looking for that inverse correlation. Finally, we just take a look at the copper market. Copper is staying well within this downward trending channel. We're seeing a retest of that at the moment. There may be some additional opportunities for you to get into short here from this resistance back down to the lower end of the trend channel. So we can see this has been a very well-respected channel. And what we could see here, if we do get further downside for the other metals, we could see just copper rotating back down towards the lower end of the trend channel. That's what I'm going to be looking out for on copper here, waiting for more additional sell signals around this zone. There has been a signal already, had a bit of a retracement, 50% retracement, looking for more downside on copper, okay? So do make sure you keep an eye on the copper market. I think this could, if it does sell off, could have a pretty good, you could have a good risk to reward here. You know, you've got circa about a 5-to-1 from the current levels here. Very clear where you need to put your resistance on this as well. So I would keep an eye on copper. I like that setup. It could be the last metal to really break down significantly. Now, moving across to the energies are still consolidating. So we're seeing this on WTI and Brent at the moment. They're still tending to move sideways. You've got light sweet crude oil just ricocheting between 79 up to 84, just staying within this consolidation zone. I'd like to really get a firm breakout in either direction. So either we'll break down below 79, give us some good sell short opportunities like we've seen on gold, on silver. Once we break down from major, this will be breaking down of 2-year lows. We'll be looking to take advantage of sell short opportunities on WTI if we do break 79. If we break above 84 next week, we'll be looking for breakout opportunities on oil as well. So whilst it consolidates, not really too interested until we get a firm break of support or resistance. We had a fake breakout to the upside this week on, you can see here, very clearly on the Brent crude oil market. Again, we're tending to ricochet between 84 up to 87. I'd like to see a breakdown below 84 for a sell short and ultimately come down and take out the 82, 86 level. If we continue to rally to the upside and build some support, I'd like to see a break above 88 in order to start building a base here and get into some longer term positions. But at the moment, whilst we consolidate, there are day trade opportunities on the tighter time frames, which we do take advantage of here. But if you're more of a swing trader, you take advantage of the larger time frames. We're waiting for a solid breakout at the moment. Moving over to natural gas, we can actually see natural gas recently did break down from you can see here we broke down to 1-year lows, and then we've had a huge capitulation to the upside. So this just on a higher time frame. It's been a pretty strong week for the natural gas market. Seasonality wise, you would expect this time of year the natural gas market to pick up actually. So what we're seeing actually is quite interesting. For if you draw this trend channel here, you can see where we're about to test. This was a previous supportive trend channel. I'm interested to see if it's going to become a resistance channel and then whether we're going to sell off or whether we'll break out. So we've got a very clear V-shape forming here. Can you see that nice V-shaped reversal pattern? So very symmetrical pattern here. So this shows that we could have quite a lot of momentum for a potential breakout here as we go into next week. So I would watch natural gas as we go into next week. We could have some decent breakout opportunities on natural gas. So do keep an eye on that as well. And also, we'll have a look at the softs here. So if we're looking at corn and wheat market, they've had really nice moves. So if we look over the course of the week and also we go out to the higher time frames here, First of all, just having a look at the corn market. We can see on corn we've formed a bullish engulfing over the course of this month. We're looking good. We've really formed a nice base here on the corn market. So we look like we've got further upside here as we go into November. Seasonality-wise, it is a bullish time of year. I'm looking for pullbacks here and taking advantage of those pullbacks with a move towards the lower end of the trend channel. Okay, so you can see here very clearly we've got a nice trend on corn at the moment, and I'm looking just for a retest of the lower end of that trend channel in order to get long again here at the moment for this overall bullish move that we're getting. So I'm looking for a retest of the lower end of the trend channel and then getting for another long here on the corn market. Wheat, of course, has also had a really solid move over the last month or so, particularly over towards the end of September and October. We have stalled a bit at the upper end of this resistance channel. So again, a very similar situation. I'm looking for a buy signal around this lower end of the trend channel. Okay, so around the 525 level in order to go long. That's what I'm looking at the moment on corn and wheat. The real star this week has definitely been the precious metals. So gold has been an amazing sell short, currently at 11.74 an ounce. I've been waiting for this for quite some time to break down through these key levels. So this has been fantastic. Very straightforward trade from the FOMC statement. Lovely sell short, technical sell short. Silver as well, breaking down to 4-year lows here, has been a fantastic sell short opportunity, and platinum as well. So I hope you caught some of those moves as well. If you do want to find out more about how to join the Gold and Silver Club for trading live FOMC announcements, for joining our live trading room, how we actually made money from trading all of these, the precious metals here, you can certainly find out more. So let me just show you how you can get in touch as well. You can find out more about the live trading room program that we have and also our upcoming courses. Very simply, to request information on the Gold and Silver Club live trading room program and daily trade calls, just go to www.jointhegoldensilverclub.com. You can contact us at our London, the New York, the Sydney, the Johannesburg or Budapest offices. And of course, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter. You'll get free weekly reports on the precious metals, energies and agriculture, live market analysis and prices. So do make sure you take advantage of that too. Okay, so I shall leave these details on the screen for you all there, and we don't have any additional questions at the moment. So good trading, everyone. It is the last day of October there, so do be careful on the markets today. We're probably going to see some profit taking later on this afternoon. So have a great day's trading, and we'll definitely see you on the next one. Okay, thanks everyone. See you on the next one. Cheers. Bye bye.